I pushed the wrong one. That's why. So if y'all can hear me, say hey. But welcome to this week's episode. Whether you catch us live or replays, totally understand. You can watch all of them on YouTube or inside our team group. For those of you that have not met me, my name is Jen Gear. I have been in network marketing since 2002 and in leadership since 2006. So I love to give tips and feedback from things that I've learned. And this one's a fun training. Hostesses, with the mostesses. But a host or hostess makes sure their guests feel welcome, cared for, and valued. They create a warm and welcoming environment, right? As soon as people come into your live shows, you want them to know that you're happy that they're there. Because honestly, if they're scrolling through social media and they stop and actually get on your live show, believe me, that's a big deal. How many times have you scrolled and you're like, oh, right? So it is a big deal. If they pop on, make sure that you say hi or make them feel welcomed. So we're going to talk about Facebook Live hostesses tonight, and you can use this on other platforms as well. These are just basically 8 steps for a successful hostess, because you want them to be successful as much as you want to be successful, right? Yes, right. But our first one, how do you get hostesses? You ask, right? A lot of times people are not going to reach out to you and say, oh, can I be a hostess? I want free stuff. No, you got to ask. And really, most of the time, they'll say yes, or they won't respond. And that's okay. They just don't want to tell you no, but it just means right now is not a good time. A personal message, phone call, or in person is the best ways to do it, but make it genuine. Don't do a copy paste. You guys know what I'm talking about when someone sends you the copy paste message, especially when it says dear, and then it says insert name, and then the message. Yeah, busted. Nobody likes that person. A way you can get hostesses, though, is talk about it when you're doing your live shows, your fast shows, your post static pictures, all of the things that you do. Talk about it. Have a booking show. That means just a show about getting hostesses where you have bags behind you that if they pick a date, they get the bag, right? Pop some balloons. It is lots of fun, but it just makes them want to book. But the biggest thing you need to do, and I always look around because I don't have a physical calendar, but the biggest thing you want to do is pull out your calendar and highlight all of the days that you are going to have available for your parties. What nights can you have hostesses? And in the beginning, you might only be able to have one, and then you might be able to put one at a different time. Make those times work for you. Make those times work for you. Did you catch that? Make them work for you. Okay, because if you don't, you are not going to want to do a party for someone that wants to do it at 9 o'clock at night, and you're usually in bed by 8 o'clock, all snuggled up, watching your phone or doing whatever. Make it work for you and your times. I promise you, you will get hostesses that work with your schedule, but you got to stick to it, right? Create a Facebook event. Create this on your personal page or business page. I prefer my personal page over a business page. A perspective, but that's what I feel. You mail out personal message, what you're going to expect from that hostess. And I have something cool for you guys to show you that you can use. Okay. But you want to let them know what you expect. If I don't know what you expect out of me, don't be mad when I don't do what I'm supposed to do. Right. The same thing goes with your hostess. You have got to let them know what it means to be a hostess. They may not have ever been a hostess ever in their life. Like, no joke. It's real, right? Or maybe they've gone to hundreds of hostess parties, but maybe that person is different than this person. You got to let them know what you expect so they can get their free hostess rewards, right? Schedule or plan a static post, which is just a picture in that event at least once a day, or video. Did I mention video? Whether you're in the video or not, People love video more than the static pictures, okay? Schedule out all your posts through the end of the event. You can do this, or you can do it each and every day. My events run for about 12 days from start to finish, and I can show you exactly what I do and give you what I do, okay? The night of the event is so important, is to be prepared. Get ready to have fun, whether there's 100 people, 500 people, or one person. Be professional, dress the part. If you can, wear a paparazzi shirt, right? You are working that night to sell paparazzi. Try to wear the swag. I promise it will help you. If you don't have it, it's okay. Save your money, buy yourself a t-shirt. Okay. But be prepared. Have all your stuff beside you. You know, make sure your jewelry's open. Make sure you have your lighting. If you're not, you know, do a trial run to make sure everything's working the way it should be. Okay. Your night will go so much smoother. Games and giveaway. Find some break the ice items to get people talking. I love to do, I mean, sometimes mine are cheesy and I'm like, just say hi and you get in the drawing. Like that cheesy, but it works. You can have a game. You can have like, guess how many rings are in the jar. You could have pop the balloons, pick your favorite color. Let's pop a balloon. But that's how you get people talking. Here's a big one. And this is really, really big because in the beginning, I was like, oh, that person's giving away 25 pieces of jewelry on her show tonight. And I was new to the Facebook world and I was not selling that much jewelry, you know, 8 years ago, right? So I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. I better not do these. Prizes should match your business and where you are in your business, okay? So if you're just getting started, do not think that you have to compete with somebody that gives away 25 pieces a night. Don't think that you have to do that. One piece is fine, right? One piece is fine, okay? The bigger your business grows, the more you can give away. Paparazzi gives you a free piece of jewelry for every 10 that you buy from them. So you can give away more the more you buy. And as you build your business, you can get double Hostess rewards, which means you can get 2 pieces for every 10. It can grow and grow and grow. The last one is the biggest. Maybe it's the biggest, but it's huge, is follow-up. Make sure that you follow up with your hostess. Thank you for being on my live show. Thank you for inviting your friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's what you earned from the people on the show. Now, if Sally she's my hostess, right? And we do a live show for her, but some of my regulars come on and buy from Sally's show. They don't know it's Sally's show. They just know it's Jen's regular show. I do give Sally the rewards. I don't worry about it, you guys. It's not that big a thing. And it's too much to really worry about who invited Sally. You just know that you want new people coming in, okay? And that's up to you whether you want to stress about that. I don't. But talk to them about how they could do this as well, and then they could get the discount as well. Why pay full price? Here's that thing about preparation, right? We kind of chatted about this. Open your jewelry. Nobody wants to hear that plastic wrap. Wait, I got one right here. Unless you are in person at a craft fair, at a vendor fair, outside at a car show, selling your jewelry, nobody wants to hear this. If you're in person, people are like, ooh, what she got? Not on a live show. It's completely opposite. Clean your space. Make sure that I don't see your bras hanging down behind you. Okay. Oops. Make sure that space is clean behind you. People look. Have your tools ready to go. Your light, your pen, your paper. Any of those things that you need. Be excited. People can read your body languages. Smile, wave, move around. You know, if you have to sit, but move in your chair, right? Be excited. People don't want to look at you all slumped over, all mad with your arms crossed. Like, we can totally read faces. I know I can. Can you guys? And there's that follow-up. Do what you say you will do. If someone says, hey, I want to see what silver earrings that you have, send them an album of silver earrings or shoot them a message. Follow-up is what is going to make your money. Now, this is that form I was talking about that I use. It's about 12 days of what I do. This is just a, you create it, your event, the date, the time, and you check it off. I printed this out and put it in those plastic sleeves so I could just use a dry erase marker on it. I'd have 3 or 4 because I only had 3 to 4, maybe 5 parties a month at the time, because that was enough to keep me busy at the time. I'm trying to think, a few years ago, we had like 12 parties a month. It can get busy. And if you want to do them right, you want to make sure you're following up and doing the things. But if you keep up with something every single day, you're going to keep those people engaged. Okay. That's just a sheet that you guys can print out. But you want to teach your hostess, you want to inspire her about your jewelry, and you want to motivate her to invite her friends, right? Because you want a successful party just as much as she does. This is a printable packet, and I will email this out to y'all. This one's really cool. It's 3 pages. I found it on Google, and I want to give props. I want to say Andrea Hutchinson created it. I'm not sure where I got it, but that's where I think I did. And if it wasn't Andrea, I'm not sure who it was, but it was not me that created it. It's just, it was really cool. But basically, this is a PDF that you can email out to your hostesses, future hostesses. And you can also use the images and send them through via Messenger if you want. But this is basically how to have your party, right? Your event, invite, invite, invite. These are all the things that people need to do to have a successful party. Okay. Details in the first steps. Welcome your guests, invite your people. All of the things about paparazzi. Where will the party be held? Honestly, people ask that question. I'm like, you live in Indiana. I live in Wyoming. It will be on Facebook. Seriously. The next one is basically what they get. Yes, people should know what they get as the rewards, right? Not everybody knows. Never expect that somebody knows something. If you've been doing this business, you're still learning as well. I'm still learning as well. And I've been in here almost 12 years. You still learn, and make sure you're teaching, because people, they just don't know. And it's okay. Do a trial run, set up that space, turn your video record on, talk for a couple minutes and watch your replay. Critique yourself. The more you do it, the better you get and the easier it gets. If you're really nervous, go for a walk around your yard. Yep, get that blood flowing, jump up and down, do some jumping jacks. Have a glass of wine if you drink wine or alcohol. That loosens you up, I guess. Whatever could loosen you up, do those things. But critique yourself, and it's okay, because that's only how you're going to get better. When you're doing your live shows, this is the same image I used last week. Talk less and sell more. If you've watched QVC, they are talking all about the item, not about themselves. Don't tell your entire life story. Talk about how that piece of jewelry can make you feel better, make you stand a little taller, make you smile. You'll sell more. Drop your email below if you are not on my email list, if you're not getting my weekly Wednesday emails. These will be the handouts that are free and that you will be able to print. Hi, Sandy. Hello, Christina. Drop those emails if you're not on that, right? If you are, you'll get it tomorrow. We send them out on Wednesday with other tips and things to help you with your business. This was a quicker weekly training. Thank you for